Do you guys see how serious I am? Because this is the brutally honest truth. The Philadelphia Eagles are going to lose this week against the Cardinals. Yep, they're going to lose against a team that can't really stop the run, against a team that, or actually no, they're pretty good at stopping the run. A team that cannot defend themselves, the team that only has Larry Fitzgerald that is consistent, a team that has Carson Palmer who is aging very quickly and is making turnovers left and right, a team that is very incapable of scoring points. The Eagles are going to lose to this team. You want to know why? It's time to be brutally honest. The Eagles have looked terrible. The Eagles have the dumbest fan base in the world, obviously. But this team went from week 1 fully healthy on defense. In their secondary, the front four, the linebackers, to losing half of their starting secondary. A couple of their backups. They lost their best pass rusher. And special teams has done nothing. So what do you think I'm going to be saying right now? As you watch this team progress through the season, they found ways to win against Washington defensively. They almost beat the Chiefs had they've had a running game. And that's on the coach, obviously. It's always on the coach. But yeah, you know, they couldn't run the ball, so they're bad. The Giants, they allowed 24 unanswered points after shutting them out for 3 consecutive, almost at innings, quarters without Ron Darby, backup safety Corey Davis, safety Rodney McLeod, middle linebacker Jordan Hicks, and defensive tackle Fletcher Cox. They blew it. They blew the game. It's not like they found a way to win or anything. Not going to focus on that part. No. And then last Sunday, they looked like garbage. They were allowing big plays left and right, but they were shutting down the run. They were getting pretty good amount of pressure for a majority of the game. They controlled the entire game, did not let the Chargers take the lead at least once. But they still managed to look bad. And going into the the Cardinals, this is a trap game. This is a trap game, and all the dumb, optimistic Eagles fans of this stupid fan base, Philadelphia is the stupidest fan base of the entire the entire world. They need to own that. The Eagles are going to lose by a score of 57-7. Wait. Did you actually think I was? Did you actually think I was serious? Get the fuck out of here, dude. The Eagles are gonna take this game. Let's be real now. Let's be a real, not optimistic. I'm gonna be unbiased, okay? If you look at this team from a freaking St. Louis Rams standpoint or LA Rams standpoint, this Eagles team has managed to score points when necessary. They've managed to make big-time stops without their secondary being 100% healthy. Without Fletcher Cox, they've managed to figure out how to win games in big-time moments. Sure, they lost to the Chiefs, but they lost. If they had a running game, and if they could have controlled the ball a lot better, they would have had a better chance of winning that game. It could have been like a 27-26 down to the wire kind of game. But it didn't turn out that way, not in our favor. Because the Chiefs, they know how to improvise. They know how to make things happen during the game. They're kind of like the New England Patriots. They know how to make crazy things happen in order to secure that victory. The Eagles are starting to learn how to do that. They did that against the Giants. They did that against the Chargers. And you guys actually think I was actually serious? If you didn't, props to you to figure out all the sarcasm in my amazing acting. But the Eagles, they look good. You know, they're the best team in the NFC East for a reason, tied with the best record in the NFC in general for a reason. They've managed to secure big-time games and win these games. Washington, New York at the buzzer, and then they managed to run the clock down for 5.5 minutes to end off a great game in almost San Diego, in Los Angeles, Carson, California to be exact. in the end, you guys, this game is going to go down as basically if the Eagles can get a lot of pressure, if they can shut down Larry Fitzgerald, and that's the big key matchup. Eagles secondary versus Larry Fitzgerald, Josh Brown, J.J. Nelson, those guys, the speedster guys. 2 of them are young, 1 of them is a veteran who can make rookies and young guys look like complete and absolute idiots. It's not that difficult for Larry Fitzgerald to do that. He's done it in the past couple of weeks. You know, he's been targeted. He's one of the most targeted wide receivers or tight ends in this entire league. Ertz is up there. Antonio Brown is up there. You know, he's doing good this year. Carson Palmer, he's making turnovers, but he's still making a lot of plays happen, and that's the main thing that scares you about the Cardinals is their ability to make big plays happen. And I think the Eagles are going to be able to shut them down with the linebackers and the entire front 7 in general. And as far as the offense goes, the defense of the Cardinals is actually pretty good. They actually know how to make big-time stops and make big-time plays happen. Patrick Peterson is no joke, going up against Alshon Jeffrey, Torrey Smith, Nelson Aguilar as your top 3 wide receivers. But the main key to this entire game is going to be Carson Wentz, Zach Ertz, and the running game. Those 3 combined, if they can get on the same page and make plays happen big-time on offense, this game is going to be the Eagles without a doubt. I'm going to go with the Eagles to win this game by a score of 31 to... No. I'm going to go 27-17. I think the Eagles are going to shut them out for a majority of the game. They're going to try to make a quick comeback towards the end of the 4th quarter. But the Eagles take the ball away, secure another point, another scoring drive to secure that victory. So, in the end, you guys, I'm going to go with the Eagles winning a pretty interesting game. This is also a revenge game. If you guys don't remember, the last time the Arizona Cardinals and the Eagles played was at the Link in, I think, like week 15 of last year. And we got blown out by them in what was a complete and utter disgrace of a season. Somehow we went 7-7 or 7-9 under Chip Kelly in his final attempt at making the Eagles something. So tell me in the comments down below what you guys think. Who do you have winning this game? I got the Eagles, like I've already said. Subscribe if you're new. I'm loving how this channel is growing. I love the people that I've been talking with. Shout out to the Philly Knights because they know what they are talking about when it comes down to Eagles football. Subscribe, all that good stuff, and I'll see you all in the next video. Have a good day, guys.